65. It's going to be a writing lesson. So you're going to need your books, your workbooks, a sheet of paper, a pen, or a pencil. So get ready, page 64 and 65. Let's go ahead. So, Unit 5, writing. You're going to write here a letter of application. And I know that you all have written a letter before, but this one is a letter of application. What is an application? Because you are at a turning point of your life, you are going to apply for a job, maybe university, or to volunteer in one place or the other. So, an application is a form. It is a form in which you will fill out your information. Your age, your name, your qualifications, where have you graduated from, and this stuff. Okay, so if you fill this out and you want to attend university, so you're going to write it. Let's answer the first two questions. Have you ever written any kind of letter of application? And what was it for? So we usually do. So the answer is going to be, yes, I have. We usually have done that. I had to write a letter of application for a language course. So she wanted to, or they wanted to attend a language course, and based on that, she wrote a letter for the institute. So she wanted to attend the course was at a university. Okay, so she had done that before. 2. What kind of information do you think you should include, you should put on that letter of application for a scholarship? What is a scholarship? A scholarship is, there is a place, let's say the government, or maybe it is a university, and they're going to pay the tuition, the money for the university or for your course. You're not going to pay it yourself. Like the Ministry of Education, they send some students abroad, outside Saudi Arabia, so they will get their degrees. Okay. So what kind of information? Are you going to write about your interests? Are you going to write about, what are you going to write about? So the information included, you can include your name, which is very important, who you are, your age, how old you are, what kind of scholarship you are interested in. Is it mechanic, language, or any other one? And what school you have graduated from? So you graduated from a high school, is it a high school, a university, a master's degree? And its name, your marks, which is very important. What level? Is it an A or lower? And why you want the scholarship? And why you think you qualify for the scholarship? Because we have many students are applying, many applications, and you will tell them why you are the best one, so they would choose you. Okay, so these are information which are your name and age and where you graduated from. So this is the first question. Now let's start with the second part, which is you will focus on content, information, layout, the organization, how you are going to put the information, and organization of information. Where can you put your name and where can you put your address and many other things. So let's start. We have here 2 questions, and before that you will read the announcement. This is an announcement on the right and answer the question. So let's start reading the announcement. Excellence scholarship available. So it is for excellent students who have A grade. Interested in studying mechanical engineering? Do you want to study mechanical engineering? Scholarships available at the University of Birmingham. This is in Britain. For first class students. So any student who is a first class, an A student, he can attend. How much are the scholarship worth? So it is a money. How much is this money? Scholarships cover tuition, the price of of studying, and a grant of £4,500. So the amount is £4,500. Who is eligible? Who can come and apply for this one? Applicants who will fill the form must have a minimum of 3 A's. So A in 3 courses at A level or equivalent, something which is equal. 2 of the subject taken, mathematics and physics. So you have to do mathematics and physics, and you get 3 A's in any other courses. Then the deadline is June 21, and you can contact this person who is Professor Albert Cho. He is the Department of Engineering because it is an engineering scholarship at the University of Birmingham, and his address. Okay, so let's start answering these questions. What kind of qualifications, the requirements, who can go there? Should the applicant for the scholarship have? So the applicants should have, they must be a minimum of 3 A's at an A level or equivalent. Okay, and who should you contact? You are going to send your letter to this Professor Albert Cho. So this is the answer. Professor Albert Cho, the head of admission, Department of Engineering at the University of Birmingham, and his zip code. Okay, so you will contact, if you are this person, so you can contact that person. Okay, let's go ahead. So now here you will read the application. This is a ready written application in response to the previous announcement. Would you notice about the layout? So let's look at the organization, the layout itself. At the beginning here on the top right corner, we have your address. So you're going to write your own address, not Albert's address, your address. Starting with the building name, the city or the city or the town name, country, zip code, then the date you have sent it on. Then we have here, you are sending it to Professor Albert Cho. Just as it was written there at the announcement, you will write it here. His position, who is he, professor or a doctor, the company name, then his address. Start with his title, first and last name. You have to mention his first and last name. His position, the department, university, and the city zip code. Just copy it from the announcement. Then you will start with your letter. At the beginning, dear Professor Cho. So what do we have here? We have it. We call it the greeting. It is a letter, a formal letter. So you will write it in formal language. Dear Professor, dear, then the title, Professor, Doctor, Sir, Madam, then his last name. You're not going to say Albert. You will say just his last name. Then you will start the second paragraph. Let's call it paragraph number 1. Number 1, I am writing with regard to the excellent scholarship which I saw announced on the university website. So I saw it at the website. I am considering studying mechanical engineering at Birmingham University, and I would like to apply for a scholarship. So in this paragraph, the information why you are writing. You will tell me why you are writing for him. Are you interested in this or any other one? Number 2, I am 18 years old and I have just taken my A-level examination in mathematics. Further, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. So these are the courses that he have taken, and he got A+ there. And as awarded, I got 3 A's, and one of the courses he got a B. So he is okay to apply for this one. His information. So what do we have here? We have your information. How old you are, what school you go to, and your position at the moment. Okay. So here you started with the greeting. You here why you are writing, and where did you find the announcement, and then we will start with your information. Later, paragraph number 3, I have been interested in studying engineering since I was 13. I am particularly very interested in mechanical engineering, and last year I took part in a competition to design an engine for a miniature racing car and won first prize. This is an experience. Then, I want to work in a motor racing industry in the future, his future plans, and I think this degree will prepare me for such a career. So it's going to help me for my future plans. I also have a part-time job at a car manufacturing factory. They are for manufacturing near my home. A mechanic factory near his home. So what he is doing at the moment, he is studying and having a part-time job. This work experience has given me with organizational, teamwork, and time management. So these are my skills: teamwork, organization, and time management skills, all of which will help me with my university studies. So what are the things that were mentioned here? We have his skills, which is teamwork, organization, and we have time management. His interest, he likes mechanical engineering and he is working on that. And his experience, which is the competition plus the part-time job. As paragraph number 4, as I am hardworking and reliable and have the relevant skills and experience needed to succeed in this course, I hope that my application will be seriously considered. You will look at my application. I would be grateful, thankful, if you could inform me how I can get an application form and about any other requirements, what you need further, what else other things that you need. So he is describing himself. Here he is trying to advertise himself. We have many applicants and he is telling them why to choose this applicant, why to choose me rather than any other one. And we have more information. If you want any other information, just add it here. There is my CV. There is if you need any information, just contact me and whatever. By the end, we have one last word, which is the closing. I look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. It means very soon. I want to hear from you very soon. So he is in a hurry. Then here we have yours sincerely, his name, and we have also his name and signature. So signing off, I look forward to hearing from you. Then starting with his name and his signature. So these they are. Okay, we have here. We started previously with the information, where you get it from, and many other things. We have here the skills, your information, and the others. Okay, so based on your reading, in which paragraph the writer mentioned this or that information? So in this paragraph, the writer, which paragraph he explains why he believes he is a good one, suitable candidate for the scholarship, and requests additional information related to the scholarship. In which paragraph he mentioned, I am a good one and I am the one that you can choose, in paragraph, which paragraph? Paragraph number 4. So paragraph number 4, when he said, I am reliable and you can trust me. Number 2, B, mention his age and described his academic qualification. I am an 18 years old and I study at the school. I did this and that. In which paragraph? It was in paragraph number 2. State why he is writing and where he saw the information. I saw that advertisement at your website. It was in paragraph number 1. Where did he explain the reasons why he is interested in the scholarship and refer to his career experience, the part-time job, and the relevant skills, and many others when he spoke in paragraph number 3. So in paragraph number 1, he stated why he is writing and where he could find it, then his personal information, then his experience, and then why he is a good candidate. By the end, he signed off. Okay? By the end, he signed off there. We have, let's focus on the language that you are going to use there. You will read the letter again and underline the more formal equivalent, the word that is synonym to this one, to these words. So we have a word that means got. Got is an informal word. You can use it with your family or with your friends. But when you are writing a letter of application, you have to write in a formal language, which is, instead of got, you can use the word I was awarded. I was awarded the first prize. Number 2, I am very interested. Which word means very interested? It was I am particularly. I am particular. Instead of saying very, you could say I am particularly interested. Instead of you say I want, it is a good idea to use wish. Wish is much more formal than using want. When I worked there, instead of that, it is my work experience. A work experience. I am given, I am provided. It provided me with teamwork skills and many other. I appreciate, I will be grateful, thankful and grateful. Appreciate. Things that are necessary, the documents themselves, the papers which are These are the requirements. They require that you are 18 years old. They require that you graduated high school and many other. By the end, the closing paragraph, we have a word, a phrase that means soon, which is at your earliest convenience. It means I want to hear from you very soon. So these words, both of them are okay, but this one is much more formal than the other ones. Let's check some phrases. Here we have, you will complete the sentences using the phrases in the box. These phrases are much more formal than any other word. So you will get to know which word to use, so you would be able to write a letter of application. So let's start with the first one. The vacancy that was advertised on the 12th of June in the Herald. So it was, I am writing with regard to. Why you are writing? I am writing because I saw your advertisement here and there. 2. I have a degree in business studies. I graduated from the business school. So I have a degree in business. English, French, and Arabic. What do you say about languages? I am fluent in. When you are fluent in a language, you speak it very well. Number 4. This position because I have the relevant skills and experience. I believe I am suitable. What is suitable? I am good for this position. You can choose me because I'm a good one. Suitable for it because I have relevant, related, something which is similar skill, and I have a relevant or similar related experience. 5. And I have excellent communication and teamwork skills. So we're speaking about skills. I am highly motivated. I am always excited about what is going to happen. And I am excellent in communication, expressing my ideas, and working with a team. Number 6. At my time. What do you mean by at my time? I am available for an interview at any time. So I am always available for you. I will be free for you if you want me for an interview. 7. A copy of my CV. What do you do with the CV? You will put it, attach it. So I am enclosing. Enclosing, you are adding it to the application. Number 8, hearing from you in the near future. We have discussed this one before. I look forward to hearing. After this 2, this is the noun, so you will use hearing. Number 9, Brown College, where I am studying biology, chemistry, and maths at A level. You could say, I am presently. What is it presently? Now, at the moment, currently. 10, that I can make a positive contribution to your organization. I think, no, I believe. It will be, I believe. When you believe something, it is much more formal than you say that I think. Okay? You should be much more firm. Let's go ahead and the other part. Now, here, this is the outline. Your information are going to be organized this way. Okay? When you are writing a letter of application, follow the outline below. Any letter of application, whether you are the one that we are going to do, or any other one. Start with a greeting. What kind of greetings? As we have mentioned before, dear Mr. Last name, dear Professor, dear Doctor. You have the options. 2. Then we have an opening paragraph. In this opening paragraph, you will use phrases to state that you are what you are applying for. I am applying for the scholarship, or I am applying for volunteering. What you are applying for. They have many programs and you have to choose one. Then say where you saw the relevant notice or advertisement. I have heard about it from a friend, or I have found it in a local newspaper, or at your website. Then we'll start with the information, the main information. This is the main part. Mention your information, your age, and your name. Do not forget to mention your name. Describe any relevant qualifications, qualities, or experience. Qualifications. When you have, like, let's say, a qualification, I graduated from this high school, or this from a business school. Or qualities, I am a hard worker. Or you can say experience, I have worked, let's say, in a part-time job at a local school. So I have an experience. You will give information about your present situation. What do you do at the moment? Are you a student or you have graduated? State any relevant interests or hobbies. If you are applying for a teaching job, so you will say, I like children, I like teaching. If you are applying for something related to art, I like drawing. Anything that is relevant, related to. Then by the end, the closing paragraph, explain why you think your application should be taken into consideration. Why me? You have to advertise yourself. You will tell them, I am a good candidate and please choose me. I am a good one. Then ask for any additional information. Do you need anything that I can add for you? Do you need my CV? I have added my CV. Or contact me whenever you need anything. If relevant, mention that you enclose your CV or reference. If they ask it, just I am enclosing my CV, I am adding it with the letter itself. By the end, you will sign off. Signing off is to the conclusion. Use formal signature ending like yours sincerely, as we have here, yours sincerely, yours faithfully, or the others. Then sign underneath with your hand. You're going to sign and print your full name. So your first and your last name below your signature. Okay, so this is the outline that you are going to follow. But notice that we have it here. Okay. Then notice that you are going to write, in this one you're going to write in formal language, not the language that you use with your friends or with your family. No, this time you're going to use formal language. Instead of gonna, it's I am going to, full form of the words. Here we have the writing task. Now it is your time to write. You're going to write this one in your workbooks, page 46, I believe 46 and 47, okay? So I will read this one, and based on this one you are going to write your own letter. So you have seen this advertisement and have decided to apply as a volunteer. What is volunteering? The idea of volunteering depends on that you are going to work for someone, but they're not going to pay you money. You're doing it just to serve the community. Write your letter of application, and you will write it in your books on page 46. Yes, I was right. Page 46 in your workbooks. Page 46 in your workbooks. Let's start reading. Volunteers needed. Do you have some free time during your summer? So you need some free time during summer, so you can volunteer, work for free. Would you like to help give something back to the community? Do you want to help others? Volunteers are needed. This is the requirement. Volunteers are needed as assistants. They will help instructors who are teachers at Wilton Community Center. So you're going to help them, help these teachers. They are a center for teaching kids, I believe. Volunteers must, so like working with people and be able to work in team. If you like to socialize, you like to go out with people, so you can go ahead. To be skilled in one of the following: art, sport, and computer. These are the skills that are required. And 16 years or older. So these are the requirements. You will send your application. The deadline is 10th of May to John White, and this is his address. So here we have it here. This is the address. Okay, now your book's on page 46 on your workbook. This is the advertisement, and you are going to fill it out. Now let's use an appropriate formal greeting. What do we usually use here? We usually use Dear Mr. White, his last name, Mr. White. Dear Mr. White. Why are you writing for Mr. White? Are you writing just for fun? No. I am writing to you with regard to the volunteer announcement. This volunteer announcement, I am writing about it. Where did you see the advertisement for the post you are applying for? So is a friend telling you about it? No. Let's say that I saw this advertisement at a local newspaper. So it was from a newspaper. One more. Let's go ahead. The main paragraph, what is your age and present situation? What do you do and how old are you? So I am 18 years old, a high school student at my senior year. So I am almost graduating. Okay, so at my senior year and your age. Paragraph number 2. What qualities, qualification, and work experience have you got? You will advertise yourself. Tell me why. Here, I have been interested in volunteering since I was younger. I like volunteering. And I volunteered once at my school. So you like volunteering. Why? Because since I was younger. Have you got any hobbies or interests that are relevant? What do you like to do at your free time? we would say I am interested in arts and sports. So he's going to be a good candidate. They want someone who is interested in arts and sports. Okay, here by the closing paragraph, what are the personal qualities and overall skills that make you suitable for this role? Why you? Why not me? Let's say. So we would say I am cooperative, I work with others, I am hard worker, and you can trust me. I am reliable. Are you enclosing? Are you adding your CV or reference? I am enclosing my CV. You can find my CV with this email or with this letter. Do you have the required do you require any further information? I want to ask, how long are the working hours? Okay, this is the question that I want them to answer me with. Signing off, use an appropriate formal phrase to sign off your letter of application. So here, I look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience or another one. Write your name and sign it. Yours sincerely. So you will continue writing it here. So you will start writing the address, the greeting, opening paragraph here, the main part, then we will come to the closing part, and by the end here, you will sign off. Okay? This is going to be on your books on page 47. Just copy the answers from page 46 into that one, and you will get your full one. Okay, this is an analysis, and thank you. That was for today. Thank you so much.